And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Today, Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same. Like, cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use, good knowledge you can't get in nobody's college, big dog. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and get into all this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you get into Free the Trappers over there on Crenshaw and King. Get that Trap Lottie Trap Pack, Free the Trappers Trap Pack. Get into that if you ain't got into that, man. 10 grams of greatness for $65. Get into it if you ain't got into it, man. It's the Free the Trappers Trap Pack. You need to get into it, big dog. It's going to feed your need for the green. You feel me? You feel me? Hit that subscribe button. Become part of the Rich Trapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. And y'all know the deal, man. Tap in with the tap in when we are tapping all the way in. We got Adam22 and Rat Run Hunter. Adam asks Rat, would he be a leader of a black gang if he was in prison right now? Short answer, no. No. When nobody follow Wack, when nobody respect Wack, when nobody follow Wack's dictatorship, when nobody allow Wack to be a Mac rep or nothing like that, bro. That's out. That's out. Wack can't. Let's get into these lies. These lies.
Is the whole concept of like, you know what I'm super fascinated by is the whole concept of like a dude gets locked up and he's just an alpha male and he walks onto the yard and he just takes his spot. He's just all of a sudden the leader. Is that like that's actually kind of how it works? I heard a white guy talking about it the other day, like basically how when he showed up, he's like 6'7" or some shit, and he just sort of like made it clear, like, I'm running this bitch now. And they all he just had enough charisma and confidence that they just sort of let him. And I wonder if you got locked up.
Now, I wonder. I'm saying, what's the deal? Pittsburgh in the building. I wonder, in the LA County jail, do the whites have a rep? I've never seen a white rep. Shout out to Oakland in the building. I've never seen a white rep in the LA County jail because typically they fall under the protection of the Mexicans. They are like infant tiny Mexicans. You feel me? They do what the Southsiders say. They run a Southsider program. They have no individuality. They're like literally like white slaves to the Mexicans. I've never seen a white rep. Like, and then when the blacks and the Mexicans get into it, like, or they're having the racial conversations. I've never seen a white guy in the mix. Like, you got a black, you got a white, you got a Mexican. I've never seen the white. I've seen the black, I've seen the Mexican. And this is just an LA County jail. I've never seen a white rep. And then I even thought it was interesting when I went to Riverside County Jail. The whites was like had reps and they was like trying to do stuff. And I was like, you guys are white. Do you know y'all not supposed to be talking? Nobody told y'all? Interesting. So it was interesting for me to see the whites have a rep in Riverside County Jail. But I know in LA, I've never in the LA County Jail have seen the whites step up and have any type of voice in the political structure. Shut up and be quiet. Be quiet and shut up. You feel me? And above all, close your mouth when you're talking to me. Shut up and be quiet. Be quiet and shut up. But above all, close your mouth when you're talking to me. I've never seen the whites have a voice.
Seniority and fame and accolades and money. Would you just sort of like, if you got locked up, would you just sort of like be at the top of this hierarchy?
No, you know, I've had what comes with that. I'm gonna have an obligation.
I know this nigga is not finna tell a lie about him running a dorm or anything in a penitentiary system, considering the fact that out his own mouth, he said he got locked up at like 17 and got out at 21. Nigga, when could you have ever ran anything? You don't even meet the qualifications. This nigga Wack, I know he not finna tell this lie. I know he not.
Would you just sort of like, if you got locked up, would you just sort of like be at the top of this hierarchy?
No, you know, I've had what comes with that. I'm gonna have an obligation to the card, but let the young homies who want that, who out to get that, let them have that. I'm pretty sure if I was dealing with a situation like that, I would be more focused on conducting my business as long as I could before I knew it was going to, because it's going to pop off on the yard. And when it does, you just got to go. And when you go, then you shut down for 6 months, 3 months, 30 days, whatever it may be at a time. So I probably be more focused on just conducting my business other than trying to, get some type of notoriety.
But I feel like
On the yard, on some shit I've already done, it just wouldn't be like my priority.
I feel like I can't imagine a world in which you're basically like, yeah, I'm going to take orders from this 28-year-old dude.
I'm not taking no orders from nothing. My obligations and responsibilities to the card is what it is. I don't need an order to fulfill those. It's when it's time to go, it's time to go.
You're saying your status is already so cemented that you don't need...
I'm glad this sponsor came on because we needed a break from the bullshit. Wack cemented in...
to formally...
Cemented in what? Wack's reputation is cemented in sand. All you got to do is scoop it up and flip it over. There's nothing there.
be on top of the pile, people would give you the respect by default.
I'm who I am. And those that at the time got the keys to the yard, let them do that. Because they trying to build their name and they rank and whatever credibility they trying to establish on that level.
So you trying to say that you such a joint, you such a fixture, you such a ninja out here in these LA streets that, oh, I ain't even tripping here. How I going? They already know who I am and blah, blah, like, bro. Said nobody ever. Said nobody ever, Officer Rat. Said nobody ever. Nobody's thinking about nobody, baby. But what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's flu flamming.
I had to go lay down. My whole focus is going to be making sure my business is being conducted right out here. I'm not going to be, I want the keys to the yard. I want to run the yard. No, I want to try to run my businesses from the yard. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm going to be whenever.
That's the only smart thing that he said so far is trying to make sure he's able to run his businesses from a cell. That's the only smart thing he said so far.
Politics call, then, I'm obligated to show up for that. But I definitely wouldn't hit a prison yard. Let the young homies doing that. Young niggas in there 23, 24 with a fresh L, fresh 30, 40, 50. You got niggas that been down 10, 15 years. It's 30, 38, 34. You know what I'm saying? That's their thing. They've been waiting for that time.
So if you get locked up and somebody tells you that it's your time and you need to go kill somebody.
Yeah, but we're black.
But would anyone ever say that to you?
We're black.
So it's different?
We don't function like that.
Really?
That's they politics.
Because, that's what I'm hearing.
When he says they, he means the whites and the Mexicans, but main sort of
Some
Mexicans.
of these dudes talk about is how it'll be like time for you to go home, and everybody will know that this dude's got like a month left, and they decide like, boom, it's time for you. You gotta go take this guy out.
So what does that tell you?
It's not a structure that I want.
It tells you that they don't want you to go home and they want you to be constant butt buddies with them for the rest of their lives so you guys can tickle each other's balls in a jail cell for the rest of existence. That's what it tells you. Not cool. Not cool. We not for no ball tickling here at TNN Trap News Network. Let it go, big dog. No 3-finger whack. No hot dog water.
A part of, for sure.
Today, looking at something like that, would you consider them your homies?
Any relationship that I would get into in which I would have to commit murder just to be part of the group.
No.
Yeah, no.
Nothing's wrong with that. That comes with the territory.
Okay.
We talking prison.
Okay.
There's everything wrong with that. Here at TNN Trap News Network, we don't condone pull-ups, pop-outs, opposite, toppers, top-ups, walk-through, walk-downs, drive-bys, drive-ups, pull-ups, pop-outs, spinning, standing on business, whatever you guys call it. You don't bust your gun. Hugs, not thugs. Words over whoopies, big dog. Words over whoopies.
Hey, you've been there 5-6 years, you a month to the house. And they say, yo, you gotta go do this.
Right.
Would you consider those your homeboys?
I mean, maybe they were my homeboys before, but now that I realize this is the situation, that I'm gonna go get thrown in the hole so I don't have to do anything for the last month or two. That's what they said was kind of like.
But then you know good if you come back.
Yeah. Well, I ain't coming.
Yeah, just don't go back. Just don't go back. Like easy solutions, simple solutions to a simple problem. Just don't go back.
I'm gonna stay right here in the hole.
No,
The moment I get out.
Yeah, but if you ever come back to jail.
And they sense that you did that intentionally?
No, they know. It don't matter. They gonna know.
But I could get thrown in the hole for something that looks completely legitimate, right?
Like what? Like what you gonna do?
I don't know, some bullshit that I might actually want to do, that I might just be enough of a hothead to do. But I mean, if they've observed you for 5 or 10 years and you haven't crashed out, and then you just randomly crash out, yeah.
I don't wish prison on anybody. And at the end of the day, everybody politics is different. Sureños, Norteños, the blacks, Bay Area. You know, everybody politics is different. Our structure as black people is a little different. You know, do people get told what to do? Yeah. Do people get taken advantage of? Yeah. But if you a dude that's respected, nobody's gonna just tap you on your shoulder and say, hey, you're up next. You gotta go do this.
That's more low-level dudes required
That's
to do that
kind
kind
of
of
like
shit.
someone handling your business, whatever your business is.
I was watching, there's a great channel called The Connect that my friend Johnny Mitchell runs. He's a white dude who was basically like a big-time weed dealer, and he ended up doing a bunch of Fed time. And now he just interviews all these different criminals and stuff, and he used to be like really tapped in with the cartel. He used to go to Mexico and like get, you know, his orders done or whatever, I guess, out there. And he's interviewing this dude who claims, and it seems pretty authentic, that he was basically like the number one dude in the Mexican mafia. He was like his assistant while he was locked up, and as a white guy. And he's basically saying that now that he's home, he still works for the Mexican mafia delivering messages to people. And he said that they would never ask him to do anything illegal, but he still takes orders from these dudes and like will just go to some random address and just have a sentence that he has to say. It sounds like a movie, but like go to a random address and just tell somebody a message that he doesn't probably even fully understand, and then he leaves. And he makes money doing this for this criminal organization, and he's on a podcast talking about it.
That sounds like the best job ever. That nigga's getting all the chili for doing that. What, nigga? Sign me up. Let's do it. I'm down. Sign me up. I'll shoot the message. Let's go. Come on. What? I gotta be where? At what time? And say what? How much you gonna pay me? Shoot it. Let's go. Come on.
I was about to say, you about to get this dude hurt.
Well, he said he got permission to talk about it. But the thing about it is that he talked about a lot of this shit.
He's lying.
No, he talked about this shit on the podcast, but then there's a Patreon version, right? So maybe like 1% of the people who watch the main version are going to watch the Patreon version. And on the Patreon version, he was so much more transparent and honest about all this shit.
He's lying.
Or he's lying. But to me, it seemed like he was telling the truth.
Yeah, because a guy like you ain't gonna know he's lying. If that's going on for one, he's not gonna expose.
I don't believe that my boy Johnny Mitchell would interview somebody who would lie. I feel like Johnny probably went out of his way to authenticate this guy's story. You want to see him?
I'm not saying he lying. I ain't saying he truth, and I'm saying that's a hell of a job for either way it go. That's all I'm saying. It's a hell of a job.
Where is he? Let's go. This is the guy Johnny's channel. The Connect. And look, he just did a sharp interview, which I actually haven't seen, but this one, Inside the Mexican Mafia. Soldier spills the secrets of the most ruthless prison gang. Good watch, honestly. It's great to see white people rising to the top of criminal organizations.
Dude's lying.
Can I be proud of my Wood brother, even though he's identified with another organization?
All right, man. We finna get up out of here. Chat, y'all saying kick it. We finna get up out of here for the next one, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's good news you can use. It's good knowledge, though. You can't get it nobody's college, though, big dog. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe for all this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you can't get in college. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. It's free. Avenue Angel Tweets free. We gone.